October, and off we go on EA Sports.
Taken in the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Now on first down. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
6-yard pickup.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks. But it doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
First down, Bengals.
From the gun, it's Carr. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They'll run. This is Hunt. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
A solid 12-yard return after the 55-yard punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. A first carry now for Kofrani Muhammad. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Shotgun now for Wentz. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
10 at the 49-yard line.
Working from the gun, Wentz. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted by the...
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
First down.
They run with Hunt. It was Taven Bryan who got him down defensively.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, it's Carr. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Shotgun now for Carr. He's got it to James White. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there.
16 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Rolling to his right. And this is going to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. His throw incomplete. George Kittle, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that will be incomplete.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
Gets it away, and I don't think Peterson will get a chance to touch this one. Angling for the sideline. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Wentz. Got an open man, it's Michael Gallup. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Now Wentz. And this is caught by Watkins. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
Well, one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On first down, Muhammad, and he's dropped right at the 40.
Gain of 3.
End of the first quarter.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. On the carry, it's Muhammad. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41.
The ball
A
carrier.
1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
59 mark, 59 mark, check. 5-2 down here. Check 59, Mike is 59, Mike's at 59. He's time.
Here's Wentz to throw. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. Throwing now is Wentz. He's got Watkins on the out route. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
The 30-yard line.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
They'll run it. This is Muhammad. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
A loss of 2 brings up 3rd and 10.
Here we go. 120! You get blocked, Lee. You get blocked, Lee. You get blocked. Forward, Tokyo. 25 to the mic. We got 25 to the mic. You like this?
Wentz now to throw. Able to find Isabella. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
At the 19-yard line.
Into the red zone. Wentz. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And some room to roam now. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
DJ Chark, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Bengals strike quickly here for 6 points. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
Makes the score Bengals 7, Ravens nothing.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
Fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball, try and get things settled down a little bit.
16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
At the 33-yard line.
Here's Muhammad. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It was Matthew Adams who got him down on the defensive side.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Josh Allen in there to bury him for a loss of 11. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Got his man there complete to Gallup. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on second down.
2nd and 10.
From midfield, here's Wentz. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Again, it's Wentz. On the left side, Gallup's got it. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you.
Wentz to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Again, they'll throw with Wentz. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 11 yards there, first down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Wentz again. Forced out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On the option, this is Wentz. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Really good effort. He does it himself, picks up 15, also picks up the first down.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Play action. Now Wentz. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
All day, dog. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike is 59.
Now Wentz. Flush to his right. This is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Andy Isabella in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Now Adam Vinatieri for the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Ties the game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
The final shot here before half for Carr.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Michael Gallup, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
Extra point.
And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving, sometimes he just takes it and runs away from everyone else.
And he ran it into the end zone. And the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on them.
That's really tough because everything was executed well. Ball was out of his hands quickly, into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
A big run by Kareem Hunt. 48 yards on the ground. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now Hunt. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes that's the danger of putting that jumbo set out there. You just get a lot of bodies massed in one location. You could wind up with 18, 20, maybe even all 22 in the box, and there's nowhere to run the football.
On 2nd down, it's Hunt. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
First down.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Now a carry for White. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5.
James White.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll run it here with Hunt. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals.
The ball carrier.
Kareem Hunt, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point.
Dustin Hopkins set to kick.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Taken in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Wentz going to throw. Flushed out right. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Wentz to throw on 3rd and 1. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1.
2-yard line.
On play action, it's Wentz. He'll fire this deep for Gallup. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. Vinatieri now for the point after. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Good. Makes the score Ravens 21. Bengals 13.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
25-yard line. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Kareem Hunt, the
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5.
On play action, it's Carr. And he completes it to Hunt. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Complete to Kareem Hunt.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
On play action, now Carr. Buying time to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Second down.
Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Another try after the first down sack. Carr on the left side, a catch by White. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First down, Bengals.
They defer to White out of the shotgun. And some room to maneuver. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. They go right back to White here on first down. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Ravens.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And now he'll tuck it and run. 11 yards there, first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Cincinnati.
On the delay, here's Hunt. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Now on 2nd and 13. Carr, this is White on the screen. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line.
Well, that was an interesting little chess match there because the offense went empty set. No running backs in the backfield, so they're trying to get people out into a route pretty quickly. But guess what? The defense sees that. They go ahead and move themselves into a blitzing situation and come right after the quarterback. They had more guys there than they could block.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with a football. Well, I see what they were trying to do there. You pop up your holder, roll him out. You got the option to run or pass. This didn't work.
Not at all, and the communication was excellent defensively to make sure that receivers were covered as they escaped from the line of scrimmage because that's supposed to be...
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Josh Allen picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
At the 22-yard line.
After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. They'll run with Muhammad. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Ravens on 3rd down. Can't be any better than a perfect 6 for 6. This time it's 3rd and 3. Shotgun now for Wentz. Dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play. Wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing. Anytime you give up a first down, it hurts you psychologically, but it hurts more when they get it this way because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running and picks it up anyway, and now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used that stop trailing here in the fourth.
10 at the 40-yard line.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Sunday! Give me something. Here we go.
This a quick pass to Davis. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Wynn's going to try and throw on 3rd. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Carson Wentz with touchdown pass number 4 on the afternoon as the Ravens push further out in front. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
First down.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Carr. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Another big play here as they strike for 31. And working from the gun, it's Carr. This is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
17.
DJ Chark with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Bengals are able to draw a bit closer. Carr to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And they're going to get the 2. It's caught. So they get the conversion. And now we're back to a 1-score game.
Dustin Hopkins set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Throwing on first is Wentz. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Wentz going to run with it.
And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down. Wentz to throw. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's Eric Harris who picks it. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Over 1st down.
I'm surprised with the lead in a one-score game this late. They're even putting the ball in the air in that situation.
Almost makes me feel like the head coach might be second-guessing himself by not clicking on and saying, all we're doing is running it here. But give credit to the guys on defense. They made a play that they absolutely had to have to give themselves a chance to be in this game.
He can only get a yard after all that. It's 2nd down. Hunt. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. This will be a loss of 3 and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Play action. Now it's Carr. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Khalil Mack.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
At their own 2-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Muhammad, and he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3.
The tackle made at his own.
The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. They go again with Muhammad. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Back near the goal line. Here's Wentz. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Sets up 4th.
Here's Brian Anger now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Come after him, and yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed, and now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And you don't see this one very often, but that one was blocked, deflected, whatever you want to call it, and they were able to pick it up and advance it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And as a punter, with the heels of your shoes in the back of that end zone, tough spot to be in. The nightmare scenario plays out. So still a chance with just over 20 seconds to go, but they need to get this one back, no doubt. And who's got it? I think the Ravens do, yes. And they're going to win this football game. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
They run. This is Scarborough. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 26. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for the Ravens, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.